But I introduce myself very briefly and then introduce the speaker of today. I am Lia Shortino, the founder and director of C Junction, which is the place you see here, which normally you can come and read books and chit-chat about Southeast Asia. And then we also regularly have events of various topics. And today we will be talking about transnational marriage of Thai women with mainly European in this case, and the impacts on villages in the northeast part of Thailand. So we are very privileged to have an old friend and colleague anthropologist from the same university, the Freie Universiteit. Only I was much before her, but still the same university. And this is a PhD thesis that has been published as a book by the National University Press in Singapore. So please, Ajahn Patcharin, she also teaches at Konkan University, and I think she doesn't need much introduction, but if you want to add more, please feel free.
Do you hear? Okay. Okay. Good evening. So it is my honor and I am excited to be a guest speaker today to talk about my book and of course to share my work with you. I like to start with thanking Southeast Asia Junction and Dr. Rosalia for organizing the activity today. My talk today will be divided into 4 parts. I like to start with the overall key contribution of my book. This is a book you can have a look. And then I will talk about the research and the main field research site, which is in northeast of Thailand. It is a northeastern Thai village or Isan village. Just to give you the background information about my research. And then I will focus on 2 issues only. This is the complex motivation and the logic of designs. Just to want to make the argument that marriage between Thai women and Western men is more complex than we are talking about this marriage as money, either money or love. And then the fourth issue I want to share with you is about the transnational marriage and local dynamics. So let's start with the first issue. So my book that is just circulate to you have 4 contributions to the literature on transnational marriage and global intimacy. The first one is the book challenge the binary views about materiality and intimacy within transnational marriage and global intimacy. So, as I have said, I argue that the logic of design that propel women and men to opt for marriage is multiple, and it is the combination of various issues that constitutes their decision to get married. I will elaborate on this issue. And the second contribution is that the study shed light on the local aim of transnational connection. In this particular issue, I will elaborate on how transnational marriage results in an emergence of new class made up by women with Western husbands. And this new class is determined by the distinctive consumption and social recognition. So these two issues I will focus on at the later. And the third contribution of the books is about local perception toward transnational marriage, which I argue that is not simply a shortcut to wealth, but it's a channel for women, their natal family, and rural residents to be involved in global processes and opportunities. So this marriage for local village in Isan is may associate with the channel for a better and more secure future. It's also related to an ability to fulfill female social obligation as dutiful daughters who have to take care of their parents. Also, it has to do with the overseas experiences and opportunity for local villagers, not only the women who have engaged in transnational marriage. Also, it is concerned social recognition and mobility. And the last contribution is about the historical root, which I argue that the study provides profound insights in terms of structural condition in which the current popularity of transnational marriage is grounded. So in doing this, I move beyond the perspective that connects transnational marriage in Thai society to the presence of American troops in Thailand during the Vietnam War. And the book traces back historical root to several centuries. The current transnational marriage are specific, are context specific and wholly connected to global things. So I will not, as limited of time, I will not focus on the local perception and historical roots, but I will focus on the first two contributions that I just mentioned. Now, let's look at the research and the main research site, which is Na Dok Mai and Isan village. So actually in this research, I am doing my field work in rural Isan village, and there are also two other field sites involved. The other one is Patcharin, where is the contact zones that women in rural village go there to meet and make connection with the tourist mass. And also I follow up two Thai-Dutch couple while I am doing my PhD in the Netherlands. And these two couple is a couple that the women come from Na Dok Mai. So in this sense, this study is a kind of multi-sited ethnography. Then here is my research site. Na Dok Mai is located 40 kilometers southwest from the provincial towns of Udon. It includes 5 villages which were the same community in the past. Residents of these villages have shared communal resources and sense of belonging in the same community. At the time of my study, which is 2008 and 9, Na Dok Mai comprised of 4,230 population, and male and female ratio is only slightly different. Women in this village married to men from 21 countries, so this is really a transnational villages. Along the main road connecting the village to the town, there are shops selling agricultural input, warehouse, mobile phone, cooked food, internet cafe, and coffee shops. The shop's owner related a growing of their trade and an increasing of various business in the village to the expanding of consumption power, especially in the early year of the 2000 when transnational marriage in the village become to the peak. So if you go to the village and drive to the village, you will easily observe the newly constructed house with garage, garden, lawn, satellite TV. These houses belong to women and their Western husband. Now let's look at a bit of the statistics. So as I said, in this village there are 159 women who married to the Western partner, and these women comprise of 18% of women in the village from the age of 20 to 50. And there are most of the women, like 63% of the women are divorced. And among these women, 90% have children with the local husbands. In terms of age, half of the women are in the age of 31 to 40. And most of them, 65% have 6-year education. This is a compulsory education in Thai system. In terms of their family background, is quite diverse. It's from the very poor women to the women from the well-off family with privileged social status in the village context. And in terms of occupation, is also diverse. Some women are doing farming, and there are also the women who do a salary work. One woman that I interviewed, when I interviewed her, she is a nurse and doing master degree at Khon University. And 80% of these couple living overseas. Among those 80% are the couple whose husbands are still in labor force and they work in their home country. And these women migrate to work with them. Now, who is the foreign husband? 81% is European, and German, Swedish, and UK are the top 3 countries. And in terms of age, they are older than women. And in terms of occupation, 42% are blue-collar work, involved in blue-collar work, and there are also quite high percent of foreign men under this relationship is 22% who are in professional work, like a doctor, policeman, teachers. Okay, this is the regions and country of origin of the foreign husband. This is according to my survey in 2008. Most of them are from European countries. There are also from the US, Asian, and Australia. So if we compare these to the marriage between Thai women and American men during the Vietnam War, then you will see that the actor have been shipped from American men to European men. Okay, now I will focus on the issue of the complex motivation and the logic of design. In exploring motivation, encouraging Thai women and Farang men to opt for marriage. I show that the normative way in which transnational marriage relations were conceptualized in association with either material incentive or romantic love is too simplistic and does not capture experiences, desire, and conditions that shape marriage decision of many women I talk to. So, in the book, I argue that there are other factors in addition to economic explanation and the Western notion of romantic love that are associated with the popularity of current transnational marriage in Thai society. Such factors include low romance image and gender imagination, social obligation of women, local norm regarding marriage, as well as gender stereotypes of women and feminist ideas. But for today, as time allows, I will focus on the first issue only. When I talk to women about their aspiration to marry the Western husband, women always talking about low romance image and gender imaginations. In Nadokmai, as I show the statistic, 2/3 of women married to Western men were separated from Thai partners. Many of these women have gone through crises in their previous marriage. Like Nisa and Ruth, and I show and I quote their interview on the slides. Economic insecurity, stressful relation, and relationship outside marriage were primary causes of marriage crisis. It was commonly believed that family crises were more often caused by men than by women. However, women's experience in this regard should be understood in the context of male insecurity as well. With the rise of global economics in 2018, village men have been drawn to overseas wage employment. This work is regarded as a source of income which help improve household economic security. However, this is not always the case. Many men who left their family behind could or would not achieve their responsibility of supporting the family. Staying away from home and experiencing stress and loneliness, some men spend their earnings for their own pleasures rather than sending money to their family at home. Others engage in relationship with other women. It was this situation that the image of irresponsible head of household were developed and took a deep root in the mind of many women. By contrast, women imagine Western men as to be good family men and reliable provider, and are not likely to become involved in relationship with other women. These images were reinforced by the perception of the mixed couple live their life in the village. They are more often doing things together, for example, going out to eat, shopping, or joining communal activity together. Some women I talk to perceive this kind of husband-wife relationship as the ideal family lifestyle they are fantasized about. Now let's move to the last issue on transnational marriage and local dynamics. I look at the complexity and dynamic through an emergence of a new class and focus on consumption pattern and lifestyle as well as social recognition that the women with the Western husband have. As I said, driving to the village, one easily see newly constructed house with guarded lawn and satellite TV. These houses were designed in a style more representative to urban architecture than what one would find in rural setting. And these houses belong to women with Western husbands. During my stay in the village, I visited a few women in their house equipped with expensive furniture like a modern kitchen with dining table set, a living room with sofa, televisions and studio. These expensive commodities are different from locally made furniture in most middle class houses in the village. From my observations, these furniture, the women and their Thai family members rarely use such furniture and spaces. One woman explained to me that she rather prefer Isan style of having meal, sitting in circle on the floor. The dining table were used by her husband during his stay. He also cooked in the modern kitchen in the house when she stayed at home, but she cooked in her own kitchen outside the house. Despite the limited use, these luxury furniture constitute the index of social status and class mobility. Another aspect is community contribution and recognition. On April 18, 2008, I joined a Papa ceremony at the temple in the village next to Nadokman. Papa is a Buddhist ritual of offering robe and necessity for monk personal use. This ritual is considered as a way of making merit. Being the main sponsor of Papa requires certain amount of resource. In the picture, the donated money was hung on a small pole made from straw. There is a money tree. When arriving at a temple, the temple hall was crowded with villagers. The money tree were put in the hall between the crowd and the monks. Religious ceremony was conducted, and then food were offered to the monks. While the monks were eating, a small group of participants took money from the tree and counted. A total amount of money raised was announced to the people gathering in the hall to hear. This was one way of publicizing the good deed of the organizer. While drawing on a cultural idiom of Buddhist merit making, Papa also carry perspicacious and bring honor to the organizer. During my time in the village, it was often the case that women with Western partners were the top contributor in supporting communal, school and religious activities. This situation is different from the past when contributing to community and making merit by donating a large amount of money were usually done by rich villagers and the urban elites. In this context, financial contribution, and merit making are cultural markers for class distinction. And it is also symbolized social capital, which is recognition in this case. Therefore, community contribution signify both economic mobility and enhanced social recognition. To conclude, I like to point out 3 points. First is that I like to emphasize the motivation compelling Thai women and Western men to opt for marriage are diverse and complex. And these motivation transcending both material relation and romantic love. Second, the social category of Mia Farang could be reached as an emerging class. This class is characterized by enhanced consumption and social recognition, although oftentimes such consumption are perceived as conspicuous. A new class put pressure on existing village socio-economic hierarchy and impose tension onto the village social order. And lastly, the going on dynamics are something that villagers in Nadok mind and in Thai society in general have to come to terms with. These transformations are situated in the process of social transition and the reproduction in the face of local and global encounter, in which norms, practices relating to marriage and family, as well as gender and class are put into serious test, along with imaginations about better life for all concerned. Then that's it, and I just like to thank you very much for joining the section this evening. I am sure that all of you are interested in this issue and that you may have associated with this issue one way or another, and your suggestion and sharing about your experience is important source for me to improve my work.
Thank you very much. You can keep the microphone because I am sure there will be question and comments. So I open the floor for the first 3 comments, and then we can Eva and Patcharin answer, and then again a second round. So please, okay, 1, 2, any more? So let's start first. Introduce yourself briefly.
Hello, Patcharin. Thank you for this very interesting presentation. My name is Borislav Gerasimov. I'm with the Global Alliance Against Trafficking Women. My question was related to something on the last slide. If you can return it so I can read. It was around that the new class of Mia Farang causes tensions in the existing class divisions of the village. If you can mention, say a bit more about this, what these tensions are.
About the tension. Wait. This second we take a round first. Yes, Ella. Yeah.
So hi everyone, my name is Dania. I'm a student of Marindo University. I'm studying gender and sexuality and health as well. So this is so interesting for me. One just small question. Did you also considering the fact that is there any Thai men that also married with woman in Thai? Thai, yeah, the woman Farang. I mean, in vice versa.
Yeah.
And how the gender imagination, did you also consider how Thai men considering the gender imagination about the woman Farang? And vice versa. Thank you.
Yeah.
This first 2, and then we.
So for the first question, so your point is that how these marriage result in the class dynamic in the village.
The tensions, yeah, that you write here, generate tensions.
Yeah. So because of the enhanced economics of these women, and they can contribute to the village. They can also support. I think the most important thing in Thai culture is that the notion of bun kun and gatanyu, which is bun kun and gatanyu is mean that you have memory the gratitude that your parents have to you as a child, and the way in which daughter and son repay the gratitude to the parent is different. The men are expected to become a monk during the period of time in their life, and this is considered to be the best way to repay the gratitude to your parents. But women are not allowed to become a monk according to Thai Buddhism. So women are expected to take care of the parents, particularly when the parents cannot help themselves when they get old. Then these women, because of their enhanced economic, they can support their parents. And the women also contributed to school and community. So this kind of their contribution make the local villager accept and recognize them. And this is one way. And on the other hand, those villagers who are the rich in the village, who have been perceived or expected as they are important, they feel threatened with the kind of mobility of these women. Am I? Yes. And for your questions about the vice versa of kind of marriage, I didn't see it in Myanmar. Actually, I am very interested in doing more research on the couple between Thai man and Western man. I think it should be very different, because when I am looking at so we cannot look at this as only from gender perspective. We may have to take the issue of class into consideration. Most of the Thai men who marry with the Western women are maybe the middle class men, and their relationship may be very different. Yes, and what is that?
The gender, how because you don't do the research, but maybe when you do the research about this, about how the men in Thai see the gender definition about women marriage.
How do men see the
woman, the Farang woman.
Well, I think that this is also the issue of class is also involved, and this is a very, very interesting question. I doesn't have much information about that, but I have information on how women see the difference between Thai men and Western men. For example, when I'm doing my research in Pattaya, which is the contact zone for these women, and if you go to Pattaya divided into 3 parts, and the part that most of the Western men, the Western tourist men, is in the central Pattaya or Pattaya Club. And for this man, I know a woman working in Pattaya Club, and her physical look is really like Isan women, the slim women with the dark skin and like high cheekbone and not prominent nose, And she told me that so she has a best friend from Central Thailand, and the women are more light skin and a little which most of the tourists are the men from Middle East. I ask them because I don't notice the difference between these women. And I ask them, you are so good friends, why you don't work together in the same area? So these women, they are not working in the bar, but they call themselves freelancers who are on the beach. Yeah. Why you don't work in the same area? And the women from Isan, she told me that, oh, if I working in the North Pattaya, I would not get any customer because of my physical look. So my look is not attract to Western men. So this is different. But it is interesting that we should do more research on how Thai men looking as Western women.
Okay, I open again for another round. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ella first. Oh, sorry.
Thank you. So I'm Ella and I'm studying law. I'm just gender enthusiast. And I don't have questions, but I would like to answer your what is it called? Your questions about how Thai men see foreign women in terms of the gender imagination. So a couple days ago I listened to a podcast about this, how Thai men see the foreign woman, and in the podcast it says that the majority of Thai men look them to and expect them to be their mother. So they will take care of them like how the mother took care of them, and then and that's what they expect from a woman. So I just want to add, if you want to listen more to the podcast, I can send you the link. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who knows? I think there is a lot of stereotype around, but I think serious research is somewhat different. Okay, let's go to the next one and then to Alan. Yes.
My name is Ting, and I'm currently an independent researcher. So in the past, I've done research on, children born out of these type of transnational families, whether they either lived in different, nations across their lives, or they're originally from these households. And I realized that with these children, there's definitely specific challenges to their upbringing. And I was wondering, in your part of your research, in terms of the specific context of, Thai transnational marriages, did you speak to women who had kids who were still fairly young, or maybe some of their kids were already quite grown? And whether you looked into, to the context of how, these types of marriages affect their children in the future.
Okay, last one, Alan.
Hello, my name is Alan Beatty. My name is Alan Beatty. I'm a writer and consultant. I just wanted to ask, with your sample, the large proportion of couples are living overseas. So, is this generally the situation throughout Isan, or is there a dynamic, whereas when perhaps men retire, do they want to come and live in Thailand, or do they visit a lot, or what is the dynamic of the connections?
Okay.
So I go to your question first. Actually, one of the reasons that many mixed couples build the house in the village is because of they are thinking about the future. That after they retire, they want to return to live in the village. This may be because of one reason is maybe because of the pension that they have. With that kind of pension, maybe they can live a much more comfortable life in rural Thailand And in terms of those who 80% who live overseas, they come here, they come to visit the women village very often. You know, some of them every year or every 2 years, every 3 years. And because of I saw this kind of transnational mobility, this is why I gear my research to focus on the local and transnational migration or transnational migration. Because the more that they come to visit, the more often they come to visit, then my assumption is that the consequence of these marriages is more as compared to those Thai women who married to American men in the Vietnam War, which after the war ended, they moved to live in the U.S. and not very many of them returned to visit their home village. And for your questions about the second generation, well, I saw a few children of the mixed couple in the village, and I think that they have struggled quite a lot compared to other children. You know, one simple thing that I can see is that because of their look, like mixed, looking, and then they are expect by other people that they can speak good English. They are more associated with a kind of Western society or Western culture, but actually they are not. These children are raised in Isan community and Isan culture, and this put tension to them, particularly those who study in school and particularly at the university level. So they told me that they have to study English. They want to study English because people expect them that they can speak good English, but actually they are not.
Okay, a very last round. Any more comments on one? Any other? Two? Okay, and then I will answer a question. Okay, please.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm studying anthropology at the university, so I'm really interested in the topic. And I was wondering because you said that you also followed two Dutchmen with a Thai woman, if you could elaborate a bit more on their relationship with their village back home, and if they also have a house there, or
Okay, please.
Hello, and thank you very much for the talk. I just want to ask a little bit about the expectations of the family also. If you can tell us a little bit more about the expectations that the Thai family or the family in Europe can have on the marriage and on the transnational marriage, if you know anything about that.
Okay. For the Thai Dutch couple, actually this couple is very successful couple. One woman opened a Thai restaurant in the Netherlands. I did not remember the name of the town that they live. Actually, they married to the man whose family run a bakery shop in the town. It is a very first bakery shop in the town. And after he married her, then they changed to Thai restaurant. They started doing takeaway Thai food, and then they opened a big restaurant at their house. And also they have the other restaurant on the beach. Yes, and this is very successful family, a successful family. And the other is also working as a chef in Asian restaurant in Harlem, a small city next to Amsterdam. And in terms of the relationship, I think that maybe these two families is not representative for the mixed marriage in the Netherlands because of there are successful cases in a way. But in terms of, I think I will tell you about the story of when I attend wedding ceremony of one of the women in the Netherlands. Actually, it's the women who live in Harlem. She lived with her husband for 11 years, and then they decided to get married. And I attend their marriage. And in that occasion, there is many Thai women going to the marriage ceremony. And after the ceremony, we just cooking and chatting. Why we are chatting? The question is that they to me. They asked, how long have you been in Amsterdam? I said 3 years. Have you met a Dutchman who you like? So if so, are you going to marry him after your graduation? And if you marry him, why? Is this because of you love him, or is this because of you want to stay in the Netherlands? I kind of hunting around, oh my, how I am going to answer this. And the other women, just say something like, yeah, if you married the Dutch man, you have to prepare to answer this question. And these women working at the grocery shops, she said that one day my co-worker asked me how much your husband paid to marry you. And this is how they look at us. I don't take it seriously, but this is the way that they look at us. I think these women have struggled a lot in the Western society. And back at home, some of the women told me that they was always asked by their own parents or relatives to help in terms of financials. And some of the women even complain that I want to be very rich and I can support everyone. Or some say that I don't want to be mere Faran because people expect to me to contribute to the family and also the community. So there is the tension around the issue of economics. But also if we look at the other way, money is the meaning of money is not only we understand in terms of economic value, but money is also mean love. Money is also mean respect. Money is also mean the way that people pay gratitude to their parents. And some of the women said that when I first meet my husband and then he returned to work in his country, he sent me the money every month for blah 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 blah. And this is why I decided to marry him, because of I know that he can support me. So it's not just the money, but the money is always have social and cultural
So maybe a last question about, is any divorce between women who marry with foreign men
Yes.
more than with the Thai men, and how they see this? I mean, going more on the emotional side of, right? I mean, have they gone through divorce with foreign men? Because we have seen that many are divorced from the Thai men.
Yes.
But after they engage in marriage with the foreign man,
Yes.
are all end stories, or there is violence in the relationship, or there is, I don't know. This is what I am asking.
Yes, I think of course, many of the women I talk to, their husband, I thought, the man that they live with is not the first relationship with the foreign man. And these women, they when I ask about how they so if they have a problem with their Western husband, with their foreign husband, which my assumption is that maybe it's because of the cultural difference. Maybe there are even more conflicts or misunderstanding among them. And what happens if it's come to divorce? The women said that if the relationship with the Western man is not working out, they will try to find the new Western husband, another Western husband. Their point is that they will not return to the local man. And they said to me that they call me Ajahn. I start with knowing, I'm not knowing English at all. But now even I married him, I went to the Netherlands. I can speak a little bit of Dutch, a little bit of English, but I know the language. I have experience of working, living overseas. Why I cannot find another husband? Their point is that they will not return to the local man.
Why?
Yes, please.
Why? I have not understood this part. Why they don't want to return to Lapanun?
I think maybe the
First one. Yes, repeat. Yeah.
the experience that as in my presentation.
I went in the last part.
Okay. Because of more than half of the women under this relationship, they have gone through marriage crisis with the local man.
60% were divorced. So they have, but in defense of local men, I marry a local man. Indonesian local man, but still. So, I mean, it's not all bad.
Exactly, yes. This is not a stereotype, It's actually, yes, Leah, you point out a very important point. To look at this kind of marriage, particularly marriage, cross-cultural marriage, you have to look at a particular case. It is very dangerous to look at this as kind of stereotype. Stereotype is there, but you cannot look at this as one answer for all patients.
Well, and I think, if I can add, because I have done a literature review on this topic for Southeast Asia, the majority is about women who marry with foreign husband. Very little is about, from the books that exist, very little is about men, foreign men who, local men who marry with foreign women. In general, the literature. The other one mostly is about Thailand. We know very little about Indonesian or other country of Southeast Asia marry transnationally. So clearly there is a lot of factors that have impacted Thailand. Of course, this issue started very early on. First the war, then tourism, development of tourism of course was, and even for Europe you can see, first East and North European and the Southern European come much later. Italian, Spanish, because at the time they couldn't afford to come to Thailand, right? Being Italian, we were not so rich at the time. In the 70s and 80s, only later it started. And the connection start also. So that you can trace it back. And also the majority of Thai women are in Northern Europe. But I mean, what we know is mostly about Thai women married to foreign men. There is a lot of topics that still are not really taken into account. And most of the research was done by men until now. More recently, women have started research and present a different part of the perspective, more in terms of agency of women and why they choose to do this. So it's very much in development and there is still a lot to understand better. Maybe you can add more about the study field.
I think if we look back in Southeast Asia, the other country that I have seen literature is on Vietnamese women. But the Vietnamese women are is different from Thai women. To me, in the sense that the Vietnamese women are married to Vietnamese men who live in overseas, and also married to the men in Asia, particularly in Taiwan and Korea. So there is a lot of literature on that.
Yeah, actually it's not only Vietnamese and Cambodian and how they marry with Chinese in East Asia, but it's a very different perspective, also very closely related to trafficking and other.
Besides the historical connection with the Vietnam War, there may be cultural traditions in Thailand that are a little bit different to elsewhere. Have you explored any cultural traditions in Thailand that might lead women to looking for a richer husband? Or they might distrust men because men have mere noise in Thailand. There's cultural traditions that may lead to this situation.
Yeah. So I link these to the phenomenon of Vietnam War, as Thai women become contract with the American men, and that have kind of that make Thai society become more usual, and there are accept this kind of marriage more than maybe other countries in Southeast Asia.
At the time.
This is my analysis. Yeah. Because tracing back in the history, actually in the history during the in the first period that the European came to Thailand, the marriage between Thai women and Western men are forbidden. This is the law on that. And those Thai women who married to the Western men, they will be punished. And the highest punishment is to be killed, and not only for the women but also their parents. And the reason behind the law is that they claim that this marriage will influence religious and national security. So in that context, the marriage is even more limited. But during the Vietnam War, to me, I think this is the period that has been chipped, the relationship between Thai women.
Of course, the connection is not so much Thai women, it's Kazan women.
Yes. That is
real last one.
You talked about like the different ways that the women benefit from the relationships in terms of like class and social status. But I was just curious, like, did you do any research on the perceptions that the foreign men have of Thai women and like what kinds of expectations that they might have for the relationship?
Yeah, actually, some of the, actually marrying the Western man in Thai society is kind of, it's the ambiguous position. It's not, I would not say that these women is stigmatized. It's not that stigmatization, but it's kind of ambiguous picture. On the one hand, many people I talk to, many young women I talk to, they say that they want to marry the Western man because they want to have local or mixed children, which is Thai society is so much passion on it. And they say that they see their children to have a kind of, to be a social celebrity in the future. This is a kind of positive side, but also the perception about women involved with Western men it's still in social memory of Thai people, Thai society. So it's a kind of ambiguous. And also for the Western men, for those who meet their wife in the place like Pattaya or other tourist destination, the men are also aware of the perception. One of the men told me that he does not talk about how he met, how he see his wife and how he met and where they met among them, his friends and family, because it will become a big picture. He said that he himself doesn't care about that, but other people in his network, in his home country, may concerned about this. But it is interesting, when I talk to women from the village. Actually, when I start doing my research, I do not plan to do research in Pattaya. But when I go to the village, I ask myself that how these women live for that man. Because the village in Nadok Mai is the rural village. It's not the tourist area at all. And then after starting my first phase of fieldwork, I know that they went to Pattaya. I follow them to Pattaya. And I asked them that why you decided to go to Pattaya. And from the life history of these women, most of these women have tried other means before going to Pattaya. They use the agency, but some of them doesn't success and they keep paying to the agency, monthly paying to the agency, and it doesn't work. And then the women also explain to me, when I ask why you go to Pattaya, are you realize that you will be seen as people who are in the sex industry? One woman told me that, yes, but can I ask you, if you want to marry someone, you want to see him in person? Or you want to just, talk to him through the internet? Do you want to know how he looks? Do you want to know whether he is a good man? Do you want to know whether he will take good care of you? This is the way they think. This is a kind of the way they think about their own behavior. And to me, it's very justified.
Okay, so all satisfied. I think we can continue. There's an applause. And outside there is coffee and tea, so you can continue the conversation more informally. And for those who want the books, you can leave your name and we will make sure that we will send, because unfortunately we sold already the copies that we had, but we promise that you will receive just the email and then we will contact you. And then please give a donation on your way out, because this support our organization and allow us to continue to do this kind of events. And please continue to come to the next one. Thank you very much.